Want to grow the right plants at the right time? It all starts with knowing your gardening zone. Let's break down what USDA zones each state falls into so you can plant smarter, not harder. How USDA hardiness zones work. Quick explanation. Hardiness zones are based on the average annual minimum winter temperature. Zones range from 1 coldest to 13 hottest, with A and B subzones for more precision. Zones by state group by region for flow. Northeast Maine, zones 3B5, B New Hampshire. Zones 4, A6A. Vermont, zones 3, B5, B Massachusetts. Zones 5, A7, A. Rhode Island. Zone 6, A7A. Connecticut. Zones 5, B7A, A. New York. Zones 3, B7B. New Jersey. Zone 6A7. Pennsylvania. Zones 5, A7A. The Northeast ranges from chilly Zone 3 to temperate Zone 7. Hardy perennials thrive here, but frost dates matter. Midwest. Ohio. Zones 5B, 6B. Michigan. Zones for a 6B. Indiana. Zones 5, B6, B Illinois. Zones 5, A7, A. Wisconsin. Zones 3, B5, B Minnesota. Zones 3, A5, A Iowa. Zones 4, B5, B. Missouri. Zones 5, B7. Zones 3, A4, B. South Dakota. Zones 3B5A, Nebraska. Zones for a 5B, Kansas. Zones 5B7A. The Midwest includes some of the coldest states. Think Zone 3, but southern areas hit Zone 7. Short growing seasons rule up north. South, Texas. Zone 6B9, B. Oklahoma. Zone 6A8A, Arkansas. Zone 6B8, A, Louisiana. Zones 8, A9A, Mississippi. Zone 7, B9, A, Alabama. Zone 7, A9, A, Georgia. Zones 6B9, A, Florida. Zones 8, A11A, Tennessee. Zones 5B, 8A, Kentucky. Zone 6, A7A, South Carolina. Zone 7A9, North Carolina. Zones 6A8A. The South spans everything from Zone 5 in the Smokies to Zone 11 in the Florida Keys Great for citrus. Figs and long growing seasons. West. California. Zones 5A11A, Oregon. Zones for B9B, Washington. Zones for A9A, Nevada. Zones for A9A, Idaho. Zones 3B7A, Montana. Zones 3A6A, Wyoming. Zones 3A6A. Zones 3A7A, Utah. Zones 4A9. A. Arizona. Zones 4B10B, New Mexico. Zones 4B9A. The West has extreme diversity. Zone 3 in the Rockies, Zone 11 in SoCal deserts. Knowing your microclimate is key here. Pacific and Islands, Hawaii. Zones 9, A13A. Alaska, Zones 1, A8B. Hawaii features the warmest zones in the U.S., while Alaska includes the coldest. From tropical fruits to hardy greens, it all depends on your zone. Knowing your USDA zone helps you choose the right plants, avoid frost damage, and get bigger harvests. So what's your zone? Drop your state in the comments.